Welcome back to Manor Lords. Okay, first thing I want to tackle. We're getting straight into this. Last episode, I had some problems with the hunting camp, if you remember. It was stuck on 38 out of 40. I've loaded the game and it's now on 18. So who knows what's going on with that. I do know that there is a known bug with this current patch to do with hunting camps. I don't know if I was experiencing that and it's now fixed itself, but we'll keep an eye on the food situation. I've got 2 excess meat and I've got a little bit of excess veggies and berries. So yeah, I don't know. My plan was, when I loaded in, was to destroy this, both of them, and rebuild them, because that seems to be a solution to it. So yeah, very, very weird. Anyway, let's move back to the main part of the village. So I still want to tackle the food situation today because I have 108 villagers. And I'm still running with kind of the same setup I did at the start in terms of the amount of forager huts and all that kind of stuff. So I would like to see a lot more excess vegetables. And I thought to myself, well, I need to build some burgage plots anyway because I'm on 32 living space and I've got 32 families. And at some point I'm going to want to expand anyway, but I need to expand to a point where I can support them food-wise. And I thought, well, why don't I build some burgage plots for some really big vegetable gardens? So I'm going to start with that. Let's pick where we're going to put them. I need a lot of space. I mean, maybe this space here, that might be quite good. So let's try that. Now, what I don't want to do is just do like a really long garden. I mean, that'd be the easy way out. Just kind of extend it all the way along and just have really long gardens. But what I thought I could do is just do them individually. So like, let me test it on here. If I was to go along here, I think if I then put like another point close to it, will it then work? Because that then builds one house. Yeah, that's going to be a bit funny looking. Just wonder if there's another way of getting like a large property. Because that's nowhere near big enough. I do that? No. Oh, okay, well that is a really big backyard extension on that guy. Look at that. I mean, the other one, there's one that doesn't have one that has a small backyard extension, and this one's huge. Is there any way that I can make that better? Okay, I didn't want the really long ones like in the middle, but I think this is the only way I'm going to get it to work. But at least I've got some big backyard extensions here, and that's quite a few houses. Now, obviously the thought process here is that these families don't get assigned to other jobs so that they can work on them. What do we think to that? That is... There's some big gardens. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I'll try and keep these guys off of any other jobs, because you can manually assign people. That's a bit sort of micromanagey. Yeah, then they can just focus on the vegetable gardens then. Anyway, let's see if that works. The other thought was to, once we've got more families moving in that we can use, to extend this. So the rye fertility does go out a little bit further and goes over here as well. And actually goes into the hedge line here. Look at this. We've got lots of good fertility here for rye. So I've got a potential to put lots and lots of fields down, but I just need the families to work on them. And then more sheep. How many sheep have I got at the moment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So they've bred. I think I had 8. That's good. The other bit of good news is that I can upgrade the wooden church, which I definitely need to do. So I've got the 10 roof tiles that I need. So we'll hit that and we'll make that a priority over the burgage plots. So I mean, it naturally is the highest priority. Because if we come over to the burgage plots, we'll tick this box here for church level. We're then just looking at tavern supply, which is an issue for this region. We're hoping that Rappy Ridge can help. And then I need to look at the clothing store supply. And I tried the Weaver's Workshop, and that is an issue. Yeah, this thing is an issue unless I can get hold of dyes, but I just need enough berries, and that currently I'm relying on all the berries I can to feed the population. So probably gonna have to ignore this tailor's workshop and maybe just go ahead with the shoes, because I think that's the easiest one to do. If we come to here, shoes, yeah, which is the cobbler's workshop. I think they just need leather for that, and I got a lot of leather. I'm not going to do that straight away because I kind of need all the families I can get for other jobs at the moment. So let's just focus on the church and the burgage plots, get people moving in, get the veggie gardens, and see if it makes a difference. Okay, we are over in Rappy Ridge. We have the church built. That's good to go. And I have had a family move in, so tannery is hidden in these trees here. So we need to get someone in there so that we can move towards level 2 burgage plots here. That's all we're missing, clothing store supply. And I've got lots of space here for people to move in. We've got 6 families, I've got 9 burgage plots. 2 more burgage plots here being built. And I've got space here to add a few more in. So I want to get this place really accelerating forward now because I just really want to get the iron deposit underway over here. There's something strange going on in this game, and this happened last episode. So I've got these burgage plots going, they need building, quite a few to do there, and obviously the wooden church has been upgraded. But I only had one unassigned family, so I thought, right, I'm going to take families off of other things I don't necessarily need right now. So I had a family on the clay furnace, took them off of that, it got me up to 2. Came over to the clay pit, that had a family working on it, took them off, still on 2. And funnily enough, it was the mining pit that this happened on last time. So is there an issue with mining pits? It just seems like you put a family on it and then unassign them and they just disappear. Very, very strange. So I'm still only at 2 unassigned families, even though it should be 3. Right, I do have 2 families on the trading post. I'm going to take 1 off. There we go. So now I've got 3 unassigned. Let's have a little look at the trade a minute. I'm currently exporting planks. I might pause on that for a bit. I've got a lot of regional wealth at the moment. So yeah, let's just go no trade on there. And I think the only other thing that I'm exporting is military equipment. So we've got war bows. I'm trying to get down to 30. I do want to sell those. Oh, we just sold a load of them. Okay. I might just pause on that as well then. And then small shields we're now exporting as well. I'll let those carry on with that one family. They've just got one thing to focus on then. Right, I've had someone comment on a video asking if they could be named after a sheep, and I've had a look into it. Let's go onto this field and look at our livestock. And here you go. You're now named after a sheep. Mr. Peter Hogwood. You join the flock of sheep. Are they called a flock? I don't know. You're a sheep now. I hope you're happy. Now, one thing I've just remembered is the fire from last episode. I lost a couple of oxen, unfortunately, so I need to get them back and I need to rebuild. Actually, no, I've already rebuilt the small stable. Here we go. But it doesn't currently have anything in there. It does have a family on it, though. What is going on here? So anyway, let's order an ox. I think you can only do that once a month, so I need to do that now. Meat is still a problem. It's still on 0. It was actually on minus again just now. The wild animals are going back up again. I don't know if this is the bug that's been reported or if I genuinely just don't have enough hunters. I've got 3 families. I mean, maybe I should put a 4th one on and see if it makes a difference. I think once I've built all these new things, then I'll give it a go and test it. Here we go. The new upgraded church is ready for the town. So that is the need completed for the level 3 burgage plots. So clothing, store supply and tavern is something we've got to think about. Right, approval's looking pretty good in Rappy Ridge, so we should start getting more families moving in. I have had another one. So we're on 7 families out of 11 living space. I think these have all been built. So that's pretty good. Okay, what I'm going to do then, just to start accumulating some supplies, is build this mining pit for the iron deposit. Get that underway, start stockpiling that. Alright, let's pop the mining pit just there. And get people working on that. Lovely. Okay, we have a very large burgage plot built and ready to go. So, hold up. There's no backyard extension on this one. Did I misread that? It says I can expand the living space a bit. Why can I not put a backyard extension on this giant plot? That's mental. There's loads of room. That feels like such a waste of space. Darn it. Can do it over here though. These still are quite big ones. So let's put a veggie garden there. Put one there. Okay, well we've at least got 4 very large vegetable gardens. I can't believe this one can't have one. Nuts. Well, since things are looking up again, and the approval's looking good, we've got the food variety, all that kind of stuff, I think I need to start taxing them again. So let's bring that up. How much can I get away with here? Hard to tell until that's gone through fully, but 10, 13... Predicted approval loss is -6. Let's go for 20%, why not? Okay, the mining pit is up and running in Rapid Ridge. And I've had another family move in, so we'll put one family on there. And I kind of just want to keep expanding. Let's get some more burgage plots in. I don't need them at the moment, but I just want to get them built ready so I can continue the expansion without any delay. So let's fill this gap here all the way to the end and fill that in. That's an extra 3, bit of expanded living space. Lovely jubbly. All right, I've got a family living in this bigger plot here and they're unassigned. I'm gonna try and keep that that way. Do any of the other ones have any families in yet? No, they don't, but that's okay. Okay, it looks like I can order yet another ox. I'm going to do that now, and then we should be back to where we left off after the Great Fire. Bandit camp was sighted, and another ruler's army. Let's pause it. Let's see if we can beat them to it this time. They can only be in this region, because that's the only one that isn't claimed. They're coming from the same area again. So, once again, let's have a look at mercenaries. That is not the army button. So here we go, hire mercenaries. So Waldbrand they're going to arrive in. That's the one in the middle. And that is spearmen and infantry. It's only 50, I'm going to do it. Sign the contract. Oh, they haven't arrived in Waldbrand, they've arrived in the unclaimed territory. I don't know why it said Waldbrand, but anyway. That's really good news. Let's go and fight some bandits. I think I'm going to make my way down over here. I've got loads of time. I don't need to rush directly at them. They've already started moving. I just don't want to fight in the forest is the thing. I wonder if I just wait over here now. They're going to come to me. That's pretty much guaranteed because the Baron's army is so far away. And let them walk through the forest. And they can meet me here. So... Tell you what, let's line up here. Loads of time to get in formation. Well, this is pretty cool. I'm looking at this infantry unit, which I've not had before. I've not seen. They've actually got a shield wall that you can do. Let's have a look at that. So soldiers form a tight defensive formation. We're going to beat these bandits no matter what. There's just so many of them. Kind of irrelevant. Spread out. Makes soldiers harder to hit with missiles. Makes the unit run slightly faster. Far less effective in melee. Well, we don't want to do that. Okay. Well, I'll leave the shield wall up. We'll see what happens. Alright, here they come. Shield wall. Crash in. I think we just push forward. Just have them. Just have them. Don't even need my my spearmen. Let's get them to just come around the back. Go on, lads. Oh, they did kill one of my guys. Fair play. Fair play. Oh, they're already gone. They're already done with. Okay, we've only got 10 days until the harvest begins. And yeah, the fertility's pretty low on those, but we've got these 2 fields ready to take over. These are at 69 and 68%. Okay, I've got 4 unassigned families. I'm just trying to think what to do with them now. I mean, I've taken them off of the clay pit and the clay furnace because I only really needed the roof tiles for the church. So, and I've got excess clay now, so it kind of feels pointless to put them on that. I'm just wondering, we do have an excess of berries. I wonder if we could make use of the berries in the yarn. So, Tailor's Workshop. Yarn and dyes, we can make cloaks. Yeah, maybe I'll look into that now that I've got a good access of them. Am I going to regret that as we go through autumn and winter? The berries deplete. Because look, there's nothing left on here now. All decisions to make. They've got loads of leather, so the shoes are the easy way out. Let's just do the shoes. Let's just do it. Let's convert this chicken coop into a cobbler's workshop. There we go. Right, I did take a family off of the woodcutter's lodge. Where we still got plenty, but it's going down, and I'm just a bit nervous that I'm going to forget completely. So while it's on my mind, let's put a family on there. Get that going. Right, the camp has been taken. Now what do I need? I do have quite a bit of regional wealth. I just think I'm going to take treasury for now. In case I need some more mercenaries. Ooh, okay. Rappy Ridge is ready for level 2 burgage plots. Yes, please. Let's get you upgraded. And let's get you upgraded. And you as well. They have huge amounts of timber. So we'll just stick with those 3 for now. The annoying thing is, I've got a family in this blacksmith that, as it stands, can't do anything. And I don't know how, you can't downgrade, as far as I can tell. Because these are stuck as blacksmiths and can't do anything else, and I would rather they were just a standard level 2 blacksmith and not a standard level 2 burgage plot and not a blacksmith. So they could be assigned to other things. And the reason they can't do anything is because I don't have any iron slabs in this region, nor do I have an iron deposit anymore. I'm kind of completely reliant on this region. So I've got 2 options that I can tell. I can either get a pack station down and start transporting the ore from this region over to the other one because I've already got a blacksmith there. Or I can continue to stockpile it here in anticipation of these going to level 2 and having my own blacksmith here, which I think is going to be easier because I don't have to move the iron ore around. And possibly destroy this burgage plot and rebuild one. I mean, that family can just move into one of these ones that I've built that don't have a family in yet. I think I'm going to destroy it, you know. I'm doing it. Sorry, family, you'll have to move. Take your supplies. So I'll fill this with another burgage plot at some point. I suppose you could say the same about Tailor's shop, though, because I can't do anything with that at the moment. I mean, there's the future option for the dyes to make the cloaks. That's the only thing that's holding me off destroying this one as well. I've got 2 families in this one. There's 2 families in this Tailor's Workshop not doing anything. Oh, man. I messed up upgrading that one. So if I destroy that, those 2 families need to shift to one of the 3 houses we've got. Or 2 of them. We've got 33 families, 36 living space. So I could get away with it. I'm doing it. Demolish. It didn't demolish. Why didn't it demolish? Oh no. Am I not allowed to? Okay, it's gone. So, we still have 33 families and 34 living space. So, it works out okay. They just need to move these supplies out of the way. I can rebuild the burgage plot, but we have 5 unassigned families now. That's really going to help. Okay, where can I put them? What can I do? I've got 6 unassigned families now. So we're maxed out on living space. You can put someone on the church. I don't know what the benefit is, to be honest. Is it just for burying people. I've not had any notifications to say I need to do that. Right, it's harvesting season. 46 from this one, 38 from this one. I've added an extra family in here to help with the harvesting. I just need to keep an eye on this. Because then I can flip it over and get these with wheat. I suppose I could do that now, actually. There's no harm. Get them on wheat now so the farmers know to do that. I've got plenty of excess families. I could actually just put even more on here. There we go. And then I've just got to keep an eye on these two so they don't start sowing the fields here. I want to make them fallow. So the sheep are all going back to the sheep farm, I think. Maybe I made an error there. Let's make that fallow because they've got nowhere to go. And actually, this sheep farm can only have 5 pasture space. Almost need like a backup pasture for the sheep. In case I have to do that again. Yeah, let me do that. Go to farming. Pasture. We'll just have a backup pasture. All the way along here. That can house quite a lot. 34. There we go. So now I can make this wheat. So all these sheep should now go over to this pasture for now. Until I make this fallow and this fallow. Sometimes I play games and I just realise that I'm an idiot. This whole year where I've not had any flour, I've had a family in here. In the communal oven. Why wouldn't I do that? It seems like an excellent idea. It's just a bit too micromanagey in this game at the moment. I mean, I don't mind that, but I still feel like you need an overview panel that tells you who's working where. Because if I had that, I'd have noticed that immediately and just taken them off of it. Never mind, never mind. Eee, the sheep are in the pasture. Nice. Well, not all of them. Some of them are still on this field. I'm not sure why. There's one in this field. What are you doing, Dorothea? Let's find Peter Hogwood. Where is he? There he is. Loving life. Okay, it looks like they finished harvesting this field. It's on 16%, so we're going to make that fallow now. And this one is almost done. Wait, let me change it just yet. They've just got to collect the wheat that they've accumulated here. Once that goes, it should let me do it. Okay, it's ready to go fallow. There we go. So now we've got these two fields at the back, both fallow. And these two here should change to wheat. There we go, they're harvesting it already. These guys are going to use the oxen. Not sure it's... No, it's not assigned anymore. Assign you that then. Fritz. Is this Fritz? Yeah, okay, good. Make use of the heavy plough, please. How do I get these out of here? I can't... I'd have to demolish it. I wish I could, like, close it and kind of shift them over. I'm going to have to get rid of it now. Now they'll be forced to go over to these fallow fields. It should do anyway. I don't know what's going on here. There must be some sort of bug because these guys are stuck in this field. And these aren't moving, so it's going well. Give it some time. Hopefully they go over. Alright, let's check in at Rappy Ridge. We have 3 unassigned families out of 11, and we have 13 living space. Slowly growing, and we've got 46 iron ore. Can we start making iron slabs now? Let's go into industry, I believe. Here we go, bloomery. Definitely want to get that bloomery down now. Right, in amongst all these trees we have the storehouse. I think we probably want to get this bloomery down here as well. Close by. Wonderful. Okay, this is starting to turn into what I was envisioning. Now, we've got the level 2 plots yet? No, they're still under construction. Am I missing anything? No. Why aren't you being built then? I've not made any progress on them. That was ages ago I set that. That's very strange. 30 timber though. Just gonna see if this bloomery gets built then. I hope there's not another bug. No, they are working on it. Okay, I think it's about time that I expanded my manor. So let's open the castle planner. Right. I know a lot of this is cosmetic, but let's get the outer tower. It gives us 10 garrison space, which I quite like. Now, can I put a lot of these down, I wonder? I maybe put one over here. How do I rotate? Auto rotate before placement. Just get it lined up properly. Get one there. Yeah, we could do a few. Only takes timber and stone. One there. And maybe I'll put one over here. 3 of them. What else can you do? A garrison tower. Increases the maximum retinue size by 12. Oh, now that requires timber and stone. That seems more useful. So maybe I'll do that instead. I'm committed to these now. Okay, well I'll come back to that. We'll get the garrison tower done. Oh, I see. It's not going to let me do it because I don't have enough materials. How do I get rid of something? Remove place module. Okay, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Let's start again. Let's put the garrison down. Wait, do I not have anything? Hang on. I've got 0 timber. Oh, the problems never end in this region. Okay, well, clearly I need another family on there. And probably take them off the saw pit. I do not need any more planks. I've got 200. And I can probably take families off of here now, because these fields are pretty much done. And what's going on here? This fertility is going up. It's going up possibly just because it's fallow, not because of the sheep, because these sheep are still here. And they've got 3 people just stood next to them, looking into the distance. What are you looking at? Yeah, they're being very strange. We're going to leave them to it. Now, good news, they've moved the supplies from the 2 burgish plots that I destroyed, so I need to build another one now. So let's fill this gap. Put there. We'll pop that one there. And then we'll do the same here. Okay, well, let me do this one because I don't have enough goods. It's that whole timber problem again. I'm going to max out this logging camp for a bit. Some of these trees have actually grown up that were planted, so they should be able to just chop those down rather than going too far out. And maybe, just to help with this, because this forest has been decimated, I should increase the forester's hut. I mean, to be fair, there's 2 families on it here. 6 people planting. No, that should be fine. I'll leave it. I'll leave it. Cobbler's shop is producing shoes. Yes, yes, yes. Very nice. Clothing store supply is now at 2. Okay. Food store supply sometimes is at 3. Still a problem. But we're working on it. It's just going to be the tavern supply then. So I have to start focusing that either in Rappy Ridge or in Waldbrand, because we come over here. Let's have a look at the fertility here. The barley. Oh, it's terrible. Huh, I am sure that this had good fertility for barley at some point. I'm sure these 2 were both good. Maybe I was misremembering. Maybe I was looking at the rye. Although that's not very good for rye. I don't know what's going on here. I am sure this was good fertility. This isn't good for anything. Emma is red and orange and yellow. So's the flax, so's the barley. The rye has a couple of spots for green, and I don't even need that there. Very, very confused. Okay, well that scuppers my plans. I was thinking about making this my kind of region purely for ale. So I am relying on Rappy Ridge for the barley situation. Kind of annoying. It's going to be too much for them to think about. I don't have a choice. Oh, never mind. Let's have a look at the bloomery. Is that built? No, taking their time with that one. I'm hoping that with the amount of wheat, grain, flour, etc. that I've now got, that the food situation should be good for this autumn and winter. I should have a lot of bread coming in. It's just dependent on how quickly this communal oven can deal with it. And I could always put a second family on there. Fingers crossed. But yeah, the situation with the hunters camps, let's have a look at it. We're still on 0 meat. This is at 40 out of 40. What are these families doing? This guy's going out to hunt by the looks of it. This one says no game in range, or the hunting limit is reached. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with it. Something's bugged here. Alright, my game crashed. It's just very, very hot at the moment, and I think my computer just decided to have a little break. Thankfully, the game auto-saved. So I think I was just waiting for this bloomery to build again in Rappy Ridge. Somehow my settlement level has increased. That didn't happen before the crash. Well, anyway, let's have a look at it then. Rappy Ridge. So, we've already taken the basic armor making here. And the idea is that we get to armor making. Now, I think you have to have a certain level of Burgish plot for them to wear male armor. Yeah, here we go. Burgish plots are level 3 and above. Or promoting new retinue. So maybe it's useful for the retinue, because I'm a bit far off the level 3 Burgish plots. But it would still be useful to have this. Yeah, I'm going to go with it. Just specialise in Rappy Ridge, just all about the armour. Now, funnily enough, on reload after the crash, the autosave only happened maybe a couple of minutes before. And this was at 40 out of 40, and on reload it now says 25 out of 40. This is what happened at the start of the episode. I just don't understand it. This is definitely bugged. I think I'm just going to have to ignore it. I was going to demolish these and rebuild them to see if it would fix it, but when this number changes just on reloading the game, I just don't think there's any point. We'll try and get our food sources from other things. We've got a lot of bread that should hopefully come in now. And I am still waiting to see the effect of these vegetable gardens and if it's going to help. So yeah, we'll just ignore it. The only bad thing is that I do need 3 sources of food. So I guess, what are they going to be? Probably vegetables, berries, and bread. For the level 3 Burgish plots. And then we just ignore the meat. We've got the occasional eggs coming in. Maybe I could get a development point in Rappington for either the apples or the honey. And that might help as well. Something to think about. And let me have a look at the logging situation. Yeah, I wanted this on 3. Okay, there we go. I think we're back to square one. Let's build this Burgish plot back in. It wouldn't let me do that. I didn't have enough timber. I do have a little bit now. Can I do this one as well? Plot too small? It can't be. Let me do it the other way around. Yeah, there we go. It's a funny angle. Right, I would like some stone as well. I've got a stone deposit over here. It's only got 127 left in it. I'm going to get a family in there. Just start getting some of that, because the thing I wanted to do on the manor, which is over here, was the garrison tower, and I do need 10 stone for that. Right, the bloomery is up and running. Let's get a family back in there. Start making the iron slabs. And then, yes, we've got some level 2 Burgish plots here now. So one of these can then become... Is it the blacksmith? Is that what they do? No, it's not a blacksmith. It's the... armourer's workshop. That's the one. We can start making helmets at the very least, because I think everyone can wear those. Right, I've got a few excess families in Rappy Ridge now. I think I'm just going to double down on the iron. Let's get another family on the mining pit. And another family on the bloomery. Get producing. Yeah, the approval is really good here, 70%. On 11 families out of 14 living space, so maybe the next few families will start getting into the farming to try and get the barley going. And then I can look to move that barley or move the ale, depending on where the production is, over to Rappington and start to look at level 3 burgage plots. That is the plan going forward. So I'm going to leave it there for today's episode. Haven't really fixed the food problem. I mean, I've got 7 excess meat now, but there's something definitely wrong with that. But I mean, look at the state of this. I've got 9 extra berries, nothing else. Well, 4 eggs. Well, we should start getting some bread coming through. Yeah, the oven's got some flour in now. Remington is running out of food. Thank you for that warning. I was fully aware of that. 20 flour in the windmill. Nothing in the farmhouse. They haven't got through all the wheat already, surely. Okay, there's 61 grain in the granary, so that's where they've put it. So yeah, I should have a good supply of bread. Maybe I just need to chuck another family on the oven to get that made into bread. But anyway, fingers crossed, the food situation should resolve itself with the bread, maybe with these veggie gardens. As you can see, there's a family living in all of these now, so they're working on them. And if we go over to Rappy Ridge, this place is now sort of serving a purpose, really. We've got the mining pit down, we've got the bloomery down over here, and we've got the iron slabs coming in. So we are pretty much at that point where we can start making helmets and bolstering the army. And I have a feeling that the Baron, if I don't get to it first, the Baron's going to be taking this soon, this final region. I mean, I'm not far off on influence. 648, I need 1,000. Anyone's got any tips for me to help improve this food situation? Maybe something that I'm just completely missing or doing wrong, or I don't know, just any tips to help me get that going, because I want the tithe to start making a difference to my influence so I can claim that last region. And do let me know in the comments. But thank you for watching today's episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.